Hey guys, how's it going today? cryptoFOXXY here. Thank you guys so much for stopping by the channel. I'm back in my office. We're going to talk about Bitcoin and what to kind of expect for tomorrow going into the FOMC meeting and the interest rate decision that we're waiting for on tomorrow from the Fed. So let's jump into it in this video. Make sure you guys smash like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure you guys stay up to date on some of this financial news and such. So the economic data is we're expected to get an outcome tomorrow for the interest rates. So significant Bitcoin sell orders are in from between 61 and 62.5. So Bitcoin is running today. We are up about 5%, but the Binance order book shows that there could be some profit taking come the 61 and 62.5K mark. Just be very, very careful anytime. Why I don't normally trade on Fed days, things like that, because there's a lot of volatility there. There's a lot of things going on, and it's just not it's too risky in my opinion. It can go one way, it can go the other, and all of that it can come down to is Jerome Powell saying one thing a little bit differently, and boom, prices can either go up or go down. And then he says another thing, and it's something. It's very interesting to sit there and actually watch how the charts and the market reacts to what he's saying. So it's something that I try to avoid, but I definitely tune in and pay attention to the outcome and what's happening during the meeting. But there is a lot of focus around positioning into tomorrow's highly anticipated Fed event risk. LMAX Group's Joel Kruger said Bitcoin's surged to 61K today during the early hours of the US session as crypto rose ahead of tomorrow's key Fed Reserve meeting. And sometimes we see this, and then it depends on what happens tomorrow. We could see, and I'm not going to say a dump, but we could see it, basically retrace back to where it was, or, we could see a dump depending on if we get what everybody is expecting, or we could see, a massive pump too. It just kind of depends on how it's going to go. It's expected to cut the Fed is expected to cut its benchmark Fed funds rate for the first time in 4 years. The broad market crypto benchmark, which is a whole bunch of altcoins basically under one umbrella, advanced about 3% today. Just kind of following along with Bitcoin. Bitcoin was up to about 5% up today. Some altcoins are about 3%, and some of the prominent altcoins, like we have like a Solana, Ripple, Cardano, etc., and they're all just kind of talking about them generally together. So the Bitcoin USDT order book data on Binance is the most liquid trading pair, and it's showing significant sell orders between, like I mentioned, the 61 and 62.5, pushing against the idea of a further price increase in the short term. So we could see some stopping points around there. So just be very, very careful if you are trading the market tomorrow. The market's still uncertain whether the Fed's going to cut 25 basis points or opt for a larger 50 basis point move. If they do, investors have priced in a 63% probability for the more sizable cut, according to CME FedWatch tool. I don't know. I kind of think that Powell is going to play it a bit safe for the first cut, unless there's something that I've missed. But I really think that he's probably going to go with, well, not him, but it's overall decision. But I really think that they're going to go with the 25 basis points just because of the next situation here. Larger cuts could cause a panicky reaction for risk asset prices. Similar large cuts occurred during 2021 and 2021 and 2007 recessions, often signaling heightened recession risks in the US. So, they don't want to scare people as well. And also they're trying to get to a certain goal with inflation. So, if they cut too soon, like he's mentioned for the past while, if he cuts too soon, it could have have backwards effects basically, and be a negative thing for the market. So those historical comparisons could be misleading though, because there was some differentiating data around that time. Market participants currently see the Fed funds rate at 125 basis points lower by the end of the year. That would be something to see. Obviously, if we do get any more than 25 basis points, we could see, a parabolic move for crypto, because crypto is in that riskier asset class, right? And the thing with that is crypto's kind of your last. It's kind of like I don't want to say you're gambling, but if you have extra funds, you put some of them into crypto to make some money. And when people are already struggling, they're already not investing as much, they're not having extra to do that with, and just the risk there for them is it's just not something that a lot of them are willing to do. And crypto relies a lot on retail investors. So, there's a lot of people out there that are struggling the last little while because of inflation, and that basically has a negative effect on crypto. But now that we could potentially see, a bigger rate cut, the signal to investors that things might be starting to ease, we could see a very parabolic type run for crypto, depending on what happens tomorrow. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I'll be tuning in. I might live stream it if I don't have to pick up the kid tomorrow. So I'll have to wait and see how that happens. But I could potentially be live streaming it for tomorrow for you guys if anyone's interested in tuning in. But that's pretty much what I got in this video. So volatility tomorrow, Fed rate decision. Interest rates are most likely going to be cut tomorrow. We're going to have to wait and see what that plan is from the Fed. So thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.